Hello and welcome to the Evercade Retreat. Gene Joke here, and today I'm adding King of the Fighters 2000 to my ever-growing list where I rank every Evercade game ever. Naturally released in the year 2000, King of the Fighters 2000 was the 7th instalment in the King of the Fighters series and the last developed before SNK went bankrupt, or went to liquidation, whatever you want to call it. Apparently it builds upon the mechanics introduced in King of the Fighters 99, refining things like the striker system and expanding the rosters and what have you. But I don't know much about that because this is the first of the series that I've played to any great extent. So on the surface it's a one-on-one fighting game. Well, it's a fighting game, it's not really one-on-one, although the main combat is one-on-one. You select a team of 3 fighters and a 4th striker character. The goal is to defeat your opposing team of 3 fighters elimination style. The striker comes into play when you summon them into combat to basically assist with your fight, I suppose. Well, that doesn't really do it justice. A simple button combo will summon them into action to strike at the opponent, and they can be used quite strategically. The game does have quite a rich mechanical system to it, between the dodging, the various modes you can activate, and your power meters, and the team structure and everything. Yeah, like I said, it's a mechanically rich game with a lot of depth to it, and it's something that I'm still exploring. Well, I have played the game through a couple of times now, and the last boss, Zero, he's a cheating bastard. But playing a game like this to completion isn't really exploring the game fully. It's exploring all the different characters, learning their unique styles, their strengths and weaknesses, and, well, all that stuff you usually get with fighting games. And this is one of the best 2D fighting games I've played in a long time. Although that isn't saying a whole lot, because really I haven't played that many to a great extent since Street Fighter Alpha 3. But regardless, this is a good one with an extensive cast of characters, genuinely fun core combat mechanics, as well as the fun extras like the striker system and the various guest characters that appear as strikers. At this point, it is easily the best fighting game on the Evercade, or at least on a cartridge. I mean, locked to hardware, you do have the Street Fighter Alpha games on the Street Fighter version of the Evercade Alpha, and if you want to count the games locked to Super Pockets, there's some good examples there, but they're hardware locked. And in the case of the handhelds, well, fighting games are best when able to be played on a console rather than being stuck to a single player handheld. I haven't even talked about the graphics, but you can see what's going on screen. Yeah, it's a really good looking game, really nicely drawn sprites, well animated, fast fluid action, and some nice backgrounds. They're generally pretty detailed, although compared to some fighting games they do seem a little bit static, or some of them do. But again, are you really pay attention to the backgrounds while you're fighting? Not so much. The sound and music are also very high quality, and it really suits the action of the game. Really nothing to complain about on that front. So overall, yeah, it's a fantastic fighting game, and while I do prefer my fighting games to be literally one-on-one, I've been having loads of fun with this one. Definitely the best on the Evercade so far, as I mentioned earlier. Really enjoying the fast, frantic combat and the richness of the mechanics. It's going to take me a long time to fully explore every character and the various moves and mechanics at their disposal, but I know I'm going to have fun learning it. I've also had some fun playing this multiplayer as well, and I'm sure that'll only get more fun the more I learn the individual characters. This is the most fun I've had with a fighting game in some time, and with 2 more Neo Geo collections coming very soon, with more fighting games on them, it'll be interesting to see how those compare. So placing this on my ever-growing list where I rank every Evercade game ever, this might have some recency bias, but I'm going to put it above Tomb Raider but below Loops, and I'm not sure if that's low or high. On one hand, it's definitely a really good game with good mechanics. It deserves to be high on my list, I'm having a lot of fun with it, but the truth will come in how much I keep playing it over the coming, many months and years, I suppose. So this could find itself going up or down, but at the moment this feels like a fair position. Anyway, I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.